Hello, hello, this is Chucky from Collecting for Fun, and we have a very fun review for you today. For all our Star Wars and Lego fans out there, we have the Emperor's Throne Room today. This is part of course, the Star Wars theme. This set is one of their display diorama pieces. It's item number 75352 and comes with 807 pieces. This usually retails about 99, just about $100 US dollars, or about 130 Canadian. You can get this on sale usually at times. So upcoming Star Wars Day, most likely this set will probably be on sale. But check that out. Obviously can't guarantee that, but I was able to pick this up on sale. I think during last season's Black Friday sales. So this set is a nice diorama. It measures at 6.5 inches high. So the height, 6.5 inches high. It's 8 inches in depth, so width-wise here. And then this side here is 7 inches wide. So let's have a good look at the set in detail. So let's look at the minifigures first. So let's start with the figures here. So obviously we have Darth Vader in the front there, and we have Luke Skywalker there. You can see the printing on the Vader is very nice. Lots of detail. I like the head. You can see the head detail there. Luke Skywalker as well has a very more simple print on his uniform there. It's the classic black clothing that he was wearing during Return of the Jedi. You can see he's now got his nice green lightsaber, and as well, let me just turn him around. You can see that he has his black hand there. Obviously losing his original hand in The Empire Strikes Back. Let's take the head, take Luke Skywalker off here, and we'll just have a look at him. So Luke has two faces. Obviously he's got this nice grin face here, and on the other side he has more of a frumpy face there. You can see the back detail as well, very simple in that. And so let's put his headpiece back on. Vader does not have two faces underneath his mask. He has, obviously, you can see him without his mask on, as you see on, I guess, during his dying scene. He has this face here. And in the back, you can see he's got kind of all those veins sticking out the back of his head. Let's put it back here where I can zoom in again. So you can see back there, he's got this nice cape going on. Just turn him around, and you can see very nice detail in the face. And so yeah, you can obviously display Vader on his back dying if you want, with Luke sitting over top of him, obviously without the lightsaber. And you can kind of pose like that if you wish. The diorama set is not very playable, but you can play around with the minifigures, of course, and kind of do what you want with them. Let's put Vader's head back on. Very good. All right, in the back there, you can see next to the chair, you got the Emperor, of course. And the Emperor is holding his lightning elements. And so let's zoom in on the Emperor. You can see the Emperor has, some very simple detailing on his clothing there. You can see that the lightning bolts come out there, and there's a place to store them if you do not want the lightning bolts in his hands. Like if he's sitting in the chair there, if you can see, there's a chair there, and obviously we're seeing the facade in the back of the Death Star, the part of the Death Star there. And I'll be looking at the diorama set in just a second. So let's go back to the Emperor. So the Emperor does have actually two faces going on there. So let's put this back down. We got obviously that face there where he's just kind of like looking menacing, and then you can see his really, really angry face coming out in the back there. And you got his really angry face where he's really laying on the lightning on Luke. And so you can play around with those scenes as well. It's more playing around with the minifigures and displaying them with anything else. As you know, with the diorama sets there, and they're not really playable. More so, you can just display the the minifigures around it as you wish. Let's put that back on. Okay, so let's check out the set. So we're all detailed onto or zoomed in on the chair anyway, so let's see the chair. The chair does move, it spins around, so you can play around with that. You can have the Emperor actually looking out the Death Star if you wish. So let's quickly spin this around and have a look at the back of the Death Star so we can see that. So you can see they have a nice dome shape there. That's pretty neat. I like how the effect is. It's a nice 3D shape of the dome looking out the Death Star, and you got the nice glass so you can see. You can have the facade with him looking out, looking at the Millennium Falcon and all the other fight in the TIE Fighter battle with all the other Star Destroyers. So that's pretty cool. And let's turn that back around. So let's turn the chair around as well. And let's look at the detail inside. You can see the nice, I think that this whole area here with the Death Star interior has a very nice effect there. Let's go ahead and take off the lightning components for the Emperor. This is, of course, Emperor Palpatine. So let's take out the lightning elements. And so you can sit the Emperor obviously down on the chair. And if you look at the chair, it actually does have the Lego elements on there. So you can actually put him on there and he'll be pretty stable, when you're moving the set around. So let's just put him down here. Oops. Just say he's stable and he just falls right off. Let me just move his hand up. I think that was the issue. Let's get him in there. Very hard to do this with one hand. There we go. Alright, so the Emperor's sitting there, and as I said, you can spin him around, do all types of things with that if you wish. Alright, so let's go take a look where we can put those elements. So there is a secret compartment underneath where Luke and Vader are currently standing. So let's move them off. So you can see these where the electricity components there. But this part here just flip up. So I'm gonna try to put my stabilizer down a bit. Pop this area up. And you can see over there, right here, and right here, you can put the lightning components in there. So let's see if we can do that. There we go. We'll put that there. Oh, I just knocked this thing off for the Return of Jedi. And then we're going to put this on the other side. And I'm just going to zoom out a little bit so I can rest the camera down. And we'll pop that sucker into there. Okay, so now you can have the lightning into that area if you wish. And then you can either leave this display off and just kind of have that while they're fighting, or you can just cover it on. Completely up to you. Okay, but that's where you store them if you don't want it. Since I have this zoomed in, you can see on the base it says, "I am a Jedi like my father before me, Luke Skywalker," and obviously he says that to the Emperor when he's trying to, get his father to change sides. You can see the nice logo there of the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. Alright, so let's put Luke and Vader in classic battle mode. So as you can see in the box, they kind of have Vader and Luke in battle here. and you can display that any which way you want. But I mean, that's very classic scene right there. Obviously, you can have, take the lightsaber off after, have Palpatine stand there with the lightning and just kind of shooting everyone. And Vader, you can take the helmet off after. So if you get bored, you can move the minifigures around. But as I said, the diorama itself is just a set. I think this base plate, as I just showed you, is the only thing really comes off that you can play with, and then this chair spinning. Otherwise, you're just posing the characters around it, just like most of the dioramas that we have. So that is the set there. As I said, I like the minifigures. I think I don't believe they're exclusive to the set. It would have been nice to have exclusive minifigures for the set, but it is what it is. Now, as far as it is a little bit pricier of a set. I mean, what do we have? 807 pieces for like $100 US dollars. A little bit pricier. So if you can get this on sale, I'd say grab it. Especially if you love Star Wars. Is it a must buy? I don't know if it's a must buy. I mean, it's a very nice display piece, as you can see. And I only honestly picked it up because it was on sale. I say that looks like a cool set to have. And I've been looking for these sets. When they go on sale, I say, okay, now it's time to buy. But I can't see me pulling the trigger at full price. But that's just me. And just because the piece count, I think, is a little bit on the higher side that you get for the dollars you pay for it. But overall, I do love this set. It's a really nice display piece. I like the minifigures. You can play around with how you want to display them. And if you like the set, you're going to grab it before it's gone. I do not know. Well, I believe this set would probably be around for another year or so. But obviously, they do retire the Star Wars sets over time. And so pick this up if you ever see it on sale. And most likely, since it's not a brand new set now, you will probably find it, on sale during Star Wars days or Black Fridays upcoming, or Memorial Days, whenever they have a reason to put Lego stuff on sale. And obviously keep checking on Amazon and stuff like that, because they often go on sale there as well. Alright, so this is Chucky from Collecting for Fun. I hope you enjoyed The Emperor's Throne Room. Return of the Jedi is one of my favorite Star Wars movies. I mean, personally, I love the original trilogy the best. And I guess this is probably controversial, but I love Empire Strikes Back first, and then Return of the Jedi, then the original Star Wars. And the reason, because when I first watched this, I was like 9 years old, so I loved the Ewoks. I'm sure if I was a little bit older, probably would have been Empire, then Star Wars, then Return. But that little 9-year-old in me still kind of loves the Return of the Jedi movies. So let us know how you feel about this set, and if there's any other Star Wars sets you're looking for me to review. And let us know that in the comments section, and hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you guys soon. Take care, guys.